Today I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful woman who I'm seeing every Sunday online in the Cercle de l'Enjaillance, literally the circle of enjoyment. We're 7 now because Sonia joined us, and we're all having different lives, different experiences, different careers, but somehow we're all in this bubble of like transitioning into what it is that we want to be doing, who do we want to become. And then it's been 4 or 5 weeks now that we're together doing the work of Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way, which is a beautiful book, to be honest, because really super interesting conversations are coming out of it, and I'm just leading these sessions as much however as I can. Like, we read the chapters, we do the different exercises, and then we come together on Sundays to either share ideas, or I suggest another sort of like different exercise, like writing exercise and everything. And the conversations that emerge from them just, first of all, are really beautiful, really powerful, full of insights, and very inspiring. And I think that personally I missed that. I think it's been 2 years that I haven't really pinged, let's say, my creativity, that it's been sort of like dormant, because 2024 was filled with work, festivals, brand collaborations, retreats and camps and all these kinds of things, like beautiful things I've created, and I absolutely loved it. And 2025 was just like survival year. So when I decided to do this I think this was like end of October or something like this, I suggested the idea. I was like, I have no idea what this is going to be about, and I'm just hoping that this is not going to end into a group therapy sessions, and thanks God it's not. And what's coming out of it is just those teeny tiny actions, those reflections. Oh yeah, and another thing that I didn't want this sort of like circle to be was really to, kind of like put us in this loop of overthinking and analyzing too much, because I think we're a bit done with that. And I think we're all, at least the 7 of us, are really in that space of like, all right, we know we want to move, and not necessarily we need to move, but we know we want to move, but we don't necessarily know which direction. So we're trying, right? And I think we're all trying from our own perspectives, but like coming together and just talking about these things, and talking about what is helpful, what is not, what's annoying, what's frustrating, and really having this space of like full zero performance, zero bullshit, zero sort of like putting masks on, and like literally zero filters, has been the most beautiful thing in the past 2 years. And I love my life, and I love everything that I've done and that I do. But I literally look so much forward to these sessions every fucking Sunday. And I don't know, it gives me so much energy. And like last Sunday, like literally 3 days ago, I was so tired. I was literally super tired, physically, emotionally, everything. And then I arrived on Sunday, 7 p.m. We had our exchange, and even before that, we did our action board ritual. And this was so fucking dope. Like, this was really, again, super powerful. Lots of laughter, lots of like, really raw conversation. And I realized that it's really in those moments of we talk, we open up, we dare to become a bit more vulnerable without, the whole, like, I think people see vulnerability as like a bunch of bitches crying in a circle and doing all sorts of like rituals with stones and everything. Whilst here is just like we're being super brutally honest, and we challenge each other, we challenge our thinking, we inspire each other, we get some new insights, we see things from a different perspective. And sometimes all it takes is that. And personally, it's been very empowering and has made me want to do things. And that's how I literally launched the 21 days challenge on my social media. That's how I launched this podcast and that's how I'm also like finally being able to articulate what it is that I want to do in the next few months. And not because I have everything figured out, but because it gives me enough energy to act on the things that are really pinging at my heart, that are making me feel alive. Like this podcast is, for me, it's nothing. It's like, for now, I'm just dumping my thoughts, and sharing with you my perspectives. And I know it's going to be fed with other projects, and they're coming, by the way, because now I have a lineup of beautiful guests coming up with my camera, and I'm so excited about it. But anyways, it's really just like in that process of, okay, let's just start doing things again and figure things out whilst we do it, whilst we also just still enjoy life. And I think this is the most important thing of it all, is that there's no time frame in this, like there's no, I need to have it all figured out before the 12 weeks that we're in this together. Absolutely not. Maybe something is going to emerge, maybe a lot of things are going to emerge, maybe nothing's going to emerge during that time, and it's going to emerge literally after those 12 weeks. But what it's been giving me right now is this circle of friends, of humans. It's like heart-to-heart conversations, and I'm really just finally feeling like I'm being seen, like I'm being understood, that I'm being felt, that I'm being supported fully, authentically, without an ounce of judgment or envy or jealousy or nothing, but just really like we're a bunch of humans. It just brings me back to that sensation of God made us like this. God made us humans, and what do humans do best? They connect. And in its purest form, in its rawest form, without any other agendas, but to be together, to spend time together, and to figure out life together, and like I absolutely love these conversations. And these conversations are episodes of podcasts by themselves. And I think I'm just gonna ask the girls if I could just share snippets of those, because I think it can literally really inspire you and make you move, make you want to literally move mountains. I don't understand why people scream so much. Like, there are fucking pigeons, there are albatros. I don't know why they're screaming. I'm like, you guys are eating. Of course they're gonna come around you. So you either give them food or you just leave. Why do you have to scream? Why are humans so stupid sometimes? Anyways, I'm so grateful. I really am. And it's been, the last few days I've been, oh my God, the last few days I've been crying a lot, to be honest, because I'm still digesting, and I think I'm finally integrating 2025, which is a process of its own, and I'm just letting things be. But this is also possible because I have this group of superwomen around me where I feel safe enough to just like be myself. And that's, I think, the biggest thing of all that I'm learning now, and that I'm finally learning, but also like feeling, when you feel that a group of people is really good for you, like good for your soul, good for your nervous system, good for your body. Like everything is unclenched when I'm with these ladies, like my butthole, my everything. Like I'm so relaxed, and there's still like so much good that is being given. And I think it's also like this space where everybody gives something. It's not just me giving and entertaining and just like feeding the thing. It's like, no, everybody feeds, everybody gives, which means that everyone can enjoy, the feeding. So it's not just me. And I'm so used to feeding, to giving without necessarily receiving. In that process, I'm learning to receive, and I'm also learning to just like take, you know what I mean? Not in a, I'm gonna jump on this is my opportunity to take and not give, but really like appreciate actually the receiving. So, there's so much I can still say about this session. Yes? Anyways, I have lost it. Was I talking in English or French? Je parle en français. I was talking in English, right? Wow, Alzheimer is getting me. Mais ouais, anyways, these ladies have been the high of my end of 2025 and the high of my beginning of 2026. And all I can say is really like stress the importance of finding your people. And I think that finding your people also comes with letting go of certain people, because how big can your circle be? I think there was a study or something that we can only like keep 150 people in our minds, or even less. I have no idea, but there's so much that needs to be released, a lot of people that need also to be let go of, especially when you keep evolving, especially when you keep growing. That's the whole purpose of Sabou, you know. Everything is moving, and I've seen this quote, or this was this quote that said that not everybody will be on the train with you. Some people are going to be here for a few stops, some people are going to be here for a longer journey, and some people are going to be there the whole fucking journey, right? And I don't know what's going to happen with these ladies, but I have a beautiful pressentiment, you know. And I'm learning now to also take myself, enjoy that journey, and take that journey as it comes, with the people who come, without expecting anything, but still being myself. And being myself means that I'm a giver, you know. I love giving, I love sharing, I love being surrounded by people, and especially good people. And whichever long the journey is going to be with them, I'm just really appreciating every fucking second of it. So if you are listening, mes super women là, vraiment, merci mille fois, merci pour nos sessions, for our sessions on Sunday, but also for the outside of our sessions, of our Sunday sessions.